On today's episode, we're getting into what it takes to be a multi-hyphenate, balancing a creative career, entrepreneurship, and a role in the beverage industry. As you can imagine, it's a lot of moving parts. Although alignment is always the goal, it's not always that simple. There are highs, there's also challenges, but we're getting ready to unpack it all. Our guest today has a rhythm in this balancing act that I admire so much. Welcome to the show, Arrianna Marie.
Hey girl.
Hey y'all. How are you today?
I'm good. You hear my voice is recovering. We've been doing a lot.
Recovering a lot.
If I squeak, y'all don't judge me.
Judgment-free zone here.
Amen.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
I'm so happy that you're here.
Me too.
Finally. Ariana is an entertainer, entrepreneur, and creative, and currently serves as the Georgia sales manager for Spearhead Spirits, which is an premium African spirit company.
Come on.
Yes. Home to brands like Bayab Gin and Sango African Agave.
Yes.
So yes, she truly embodies what it means to be a multi-hyphenate. And what stands out most is the way she shows up with authenticity, intention, and commitment to community and culture. I always like to think about your energy. It's just always so infectious. And that energy translates into everything that she touches. I'm like talking to you and you because I need y'all to know, but I also need you to know.
Thank you.
Creating an impact not just for the brands that she works with and represents, but also for the people in the spaces that she's engaging with. So yes, I'm super excited to have you today. It means so much. Thank you for making time to be here. Okay, enough of that. Business is done. Let's make some cocktails.
Let's do it.
I put some things together for us today.
Okay.
To do like a riff on a French 75 using Bayab Gin.
We love it.
So I'm going to make that, but also we're going to do some chit-chatting while I make that.
First of all, y'all, how sexy are these glasses? Okay.
This is nude. Not sponsored.
Beautiful. Soon. Nude.
Call us. Nude glassware.
Call us. Tagged.
Maybe we can make this together.
Okay.
Some
ice?
Yes. Put some ice in there. Enough for 2 cocktails.
Okay.
But while you do that,
I'm already spilling.
I would like to make sure people know that this isn't mine and Ariana's first time collaborating or doing things together. We actually had very recently some busy stuff going on.
Ooh, girl.
It's been a busy little schedule.
Yeah.
We had the Georgia Food and Wine Festival.
Yes, and you were there Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
I came Saturday, which was a little crazy busy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Saturday was really busy.
But I don't think that the consumers could feel. I think that
we did good.
Y'all, first of all, people were rolling up on us they told us we had to come straight to this booth.
We had the best cocktails.
Because, hello, Courtney, Spirit and Soul, amazing. And then even the activated charcoal French 75.
Yeah, that was really good.
I personally have never had a drink with activated charcoal. And so I was even telling the consumers, it looked crazy, but drink it.
It's for the drama. It was for the drama.
There was a lady that was like, so why is it this dark? And I was like, it's a charcoal, girl. Drink it.
It was so good.
It's going to be great.
And she was just amazing interacting with all of the attendees and getting them to come over. Just your skills and your personality alone, that was just amazing and fun to see in person.
A page out of your book, though.
What?
Hello, we're all standing at the booth, and Court sees these 2 people not trying to come over, and she just
right, come over.
Until they came over, and then they were sold.
They were saying no at first.
Yeah, he literally was like,
no, we don't do gin. And I'm like, yeah, you need to come over. It was hilarious.
Literally converted them immediately.
Yes. I'm going to shake this. It's going to get a little loud.
Come on, shake it. Come on, shake it.
Okay, so this is a French 75 riff, but instead of regular simple, we made a rose cardamom simple syrup.
Sexy.
And used a little hibiscus for the color. I forgot to get a strainer. But
I can talk about Bayab while you grab a strainer.
Yes,
you want that?
Please talk about Bayab and especially this beautiful rose.
We kind of go together.
Yes.
I don't know how I color coordinated.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so Bayab Gin, black-owned African gin, A lot of people call us the South African gin because our distillery is in KwaZulu-Natal region. The word Bayab comes from a play of the word baobab, which is a fruit and a tree that is indigenous to Africa. One of my favorite tidbits about it, Courtney, have you seen the original Lion King? We talking 92 cartoon?
I have.
Okay,
yes.
So when Rafiki christens Simba and he cracks open the fruit and puts
that's
it in his
Bayab?
That's
Baobab.
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 B-A-O-B-A-B. Why I feel like Webby? I-N-D. Okay, let me focus. I'll focus. Okay, so again, Bayab is a play on that word, Baobab. Baobab is known as the fruit of life. It has the highest amount of antioxidants out of any fruit in the world.
Okay.
But with that, our gin tends to have more of a citrus profile, whereas others are juniper forward. So they give that almost like pine, that aftershave that people are like, oh, gin make you sin. And I'm like, this is not that.
That's not going to make you sin.
At all. So we have 4 expressions. Today we're working with the African Rose. And the botanicals that you see, like I said, baobab, juniper, we have African coriander, green cardamom, rosemary, grapefruit, orange, and coarse salts. And they're sourced all over the African continent. So we identify as Pan-African. People call us South African. So this beautiful bottle, this is like what baobab looks like when you crack it open, but a lot of people think it's giraffe print. We just want you to identify this bottle with being from Africa.
Yeah.
So,
and it definitely gives that, the branding on that bottle alone, whoever designed this, genius, because it stands out. It's so cute. It's like so trendy. It definitely pops. And the gin, I was telling Arrianna this earlier, like before Bayab, I only liked gin in cocktails. I didn't like gin by itself. But I had Bayab, and it was just that gin that elevated my palate and introduced me to gin by itself. And I'm like, oh, wow. I think I understand what gin is supposed to taste like. But it took this Baobab.
It's a tongue twister now.
Yes, it took this to really get me there. So I have a special appreciation for this brand.
See, for me, it was the orange and marula flavor.
Okay.
Because
so good.
I was not a gin connoisseur before this role. And so when I had the orange and marula, I was like, oh, I could drink this with a spritz. Whereas the rose, I had to finesse it and make it malleable in a cocktail.
Yes.
So I was the consumer that got converted. But yeah, let's get into it.
Cheers. Let's taste it.
These look so good. Cheers.
I'm down.
Ooh.
I'm down.
The hibiscus on the back end.
Yeah.
Y'all.
This is good.
Nude, we want some glasses.
Right. We're calling this the Cardamom 75.
Come on, Cardamom 75.
Cardamom Rose 75. Can you taste? I taste the rose too.
Yeah.
All of it stands out. This is beautiful.
I love the hibiscus note on the back end.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like really picking up on.
Love it. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I want a little bit more of the...
Here she go. Tinkering. Do it.
Just a little bit.
Do it up. So how did you, without giving your secrets away, how did you make this syrup?
So this is just a simple syrup that I infuse with rose water and cardamom seeds, and a little hibiscus for the color. That's it. It's just rose water. And once I took or not rose water, it's just simple syrup. And when I took it off the heat, I added those ingredients and let it seep. Didn't intentionally mean to rhyme, but
I know syrups can get intimidating. Yeah, like to the average consumer at home when I get to talking about syrups. Me, I get nervous when y'all nerd out and talk about fat washes. I'm not that bartender, y'all. I am not that bartender. Explain a fat wash to me for real.
So you are taking I wish I had it over here. So you're taking the fat from an oil, extracting that fat, and that flavor of the fat stays in the spirit. But you do that by what's the word? Mixing it up a little bit, and then you put it in the freezer. And once you've put it in the freezer, the fat freezes, but the flavor stays. So when you take out the freezer, it's easy to just take that fat and strain it off, and then the spirit by itself tastes like the fat. Yeah.
Was it the cocktail you did recently was pistachio wash, or I made that up?
It was pistachio oil. Yep. It was so good.
Wow.
It was like a little nuttiness on it.
So did you buy the pistachio oil already, or you had to make?
I had to buy it. I don't use pistachio oil.
I've never even seen pistachio oil.
I didn't know it was a
thing.
thing. I didn't even know it was a thing. I had to Google it, and I was like, I really want pistachio. How can I make it stand out? And that was that.
So what inspired you to find? Well, because you wanted pistachio.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went on a deep end on like, how can I make the pistachio stand out?
Y'all, people don't realize that bartenders are literally scientists. Like, we're talking about, like, we haven't even got to clarifications and foams. And I'm like, when I watch, y'all, I became a bartender for the check. Let's be clear. I'm not a career bartender.
I did too.
Okay.
I did too.
I wanted my cash in hand at the end of the shift, and I'm out.
That's it. That's it.
But when I saw Drink Masters,
I love Drink Masters. It was such an inspiration. Shout out to LP. Shout out to yes, everybody.
First of all, I watched that show and I was like, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Y'all got it. But I also
so
wanted to be in the room. Like, can I try?
Yeah, I want to try everything.
Oh.
We're going to transition, but before we do, I want to give you your flowers because you recently did a panel discussion with Pronghorn where they recognize women in the industry that sets the bar. And so this was your first panel.
Yes, y'all.
She did so good.
Thank you.
How did you feel afterwards, emotion-wise, like after the event?
Afterwards. I know before I saw you, I was like, I'm so nervous. And I literally took a French 75 to the head. I was like, but afterwards I felt, I don't know if accomplished is funny, like a funny word, but I felt like accomplished, and I feel like almost, I don't think that I had imposter syndrome, but I kind of was like, are they sure they want me to be on the panel? And then after we got into the discussion, I was like, yeah, girl, you know what you're talking about.
Exactly, you do. You do. The same reason why we have you here today is that very reason. Like, we see you and we want to honor you, and you have something special that I think that a lot of people can enjoy, and your energy just translate into everything. So I'm just like, get her on the screen talking to
Get her
people.
now.
We need to hear her. So
Thank
yes,
you.
let's pivot to the studio
Shall
with
we?
our cocktails.
See you in the studio, darling.
All right, so Arrianna, you move in a lot of different spaces, but they all feel connected. There's a sense of alignment in how you show up across everything that you do. At what point did that alignment start to click for you? Like, was there a moment or a season where things came together? And yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
So I can't say that it was one like unilateral moment, right?
Okay.
It might have been a collection of moments for me.
Okay.
So before I took the role as Georgia sales manager, I was bartending. And Kenny Burns, one of the investors in Spearhead Spirits, also one of my mentors, was like, you got to rep this brand. So I was bartending, and he was doing Feel Good Fridays, which was like, come make cocktails every week. We're going to feature a different cocktail.
Oh, okay.
So
like the cocktail class.
Cocktail class, but virtual. So like how you just did for us, but imagine like breaking it down for the average consumer to get like the actual ingredients. Okay. And it was like happy hour virtual, and you're making the cocktail at home. And so when I came in, I was like, no, you gotta move this, move that. Like, we need the garnishes. How do they know what's in it? And he was like, oh no, you need to work for this brand. But I had never done sales.
Oh, really?
And so I was like, I don't think so. And I was also actively trying to move out of, like we said, we were very intentional with bartending. We were there to get our money and get out. So for me, I was actively trying to get out of nightlife, spirits, anything like that. I really wanted to make entertainment the focus. Okay. And Kenny and his manager, Derek, sat down with me. After that, we sat down at Rocksteady downstairs and went to dinner, and they were like, you're looking at it wrong. And I was like, okay, educate me. And they were like, you need to use it as a conduit. So if this is your role and you want to host, then you need to say, cool, I'll host your event, but my liquor needs to be on the menu. Or if someone already has the liquor, hey, let me host a happy hour here. And then it starts getting your persona out there. I literally was shut down to the idea before.
Thank you,
Kenny and Derek. Literally. So that's one moment where I feel like there was alignment that I was not aware of. And then the second one, it's funny, all the alignment is not my idea. But
it's God.
Yeah,
it's God putting people in your life and just leading you, and you're just like letting them lead.
Literally,
that's
and
what that sounds like to me.
And being a student, because imagine if I just was like, no, I don't want to work in liquor. No,
you're open. Just being open.
Yeah, that was when we
good.
talked on the panel. I literally try to be a student. Like, what can I learn from any moment, from anything, anyone? And then another alignment moment for me was Set Life, the curation of Set Life.
Okay.
So Set Life, for those of you who don't know.
And I don't know either.
Okay,
so
great.
I'm here.
Set Life is an entertainment industry mixer that myself and my co-founder, Randy, curated by way of Hezo, which I'll get to the story in a moment. It started out as a monthly entertainment industry mixer where we would have a panel, and then afterwards was the purpose of networking to fill the gap. So say you're producing this podcast, say you need a gaffer, you need somebody else to be on your panel. We wanted you to be able to fulfill those gaps in that room.
Okay.
So networking laterally.
So Set Life would be beneficial to Spirit and Soul podcast.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So the same way that Issa Rae says to network laterally, we were trying to create those spaces where you can meet those where you are. So the way Set Life came about, this is another alignment moment. Hezo is our GM. He covers all of the U.S. You know him already.
Yes.
He's an entrepreneur as well. He has his own grooming brand for men.
Okay.
And he has another promotional company called Elite Stars, and they do promotions.
Everybody does so
many
much.
things. We're trying to get a bag here, there, and everywhere.
That's what this episode is about. So keep going.
So he already knew, and he had worked with Diageo. He worked with LVMH for years. He had been in these positions.
What is Hezo's role with Spearhead Spirits?
He is the general manager of the U.S. So he is over all.
So he works with Arrianna.
Yes.
With, Bayab Gin, Sango, Agave,
Vusa Vodka. He just so happens to be located in Atlanta, so we tend to tap each other in and out. But not everybody would have that experience. And so for me, I was so excited to learn from him, someone who worked in this industry in this exact market. So I was like, cool, you tell me how you would approach it, because this is what I think.
Good.
But he knows so much about nightlife, which is where bottles move even quicker than restaurants
so fast.
And liquor stores. Yeah.
So fast.
Because bottle sales are like this.
Bottle service, sparkles, yes. Fireworks.
Hello, it's gone.
Yeah.
And you can't leave with it at the end of the night, so then the account low-key gets to keep the bottle. So then they just take it to the bar. Anyway. So Hezo and his cousin Jabbar, who work with Elite Stars, that's their company, they were talking with Randy Daniels, who is now my co-founder.
Okay.
She was
of Set Life.
Yes.
Okay.
She was the general manager at the time of Rose and Rye, which you may know as Whiskey Blue.
I've heard of Rose and Rye. Okay. But it changed. It's not that.
It used to be Whiskey Blue. Now it's Rose and Rye because the hotel got bought out.
Okay, got it.
She was the GM of that, and Hezo and Jabbar were supposed to be doing some promotional night there because that's their expertise. Okay. And Hezo was like, wait, Ari, Randy, y'all haven't met? You both work in entertainment. You both know hospitality. Ari's in spirits. Why don't y'all curate a night together?
Moment.
Literally. So when Randy and I met, I literally was going in there thinking like account, let me walk her through the portfolio. We're kikiing the whole time, realizing we run in the same circles right next to each other and have never met. And from there...
That happens a lot with you, by the way. That happens a lot with her, by the way. Like, yeah, I've noticed.
Like, wait, what?
That happens with you all the time, actually.
Yeah, or like somebody will know somebody that I'm like, huh? Okay. And so Hezo was literally the one who was like, why don't y'all do a night? And we're like, what do we call it? Set Life. We're going to talk about what happens on set. And so now I want to say we're 2 years old.
Nice.
After December. And so now we're shifting into less in-person events, more digital platforms so we can reach more people. Okay. But yeah, those are two aha moments.
Awesome.
In summation, that was a long story.
No, I'm happy that you shared it because it's going to answer some of the questions and you know, pull the conversation together.
So in summation, those are 2 moments of alignment for me. Kenny Burns explaining to me how to use my day job as a conduit for my passion. And then Hezo also showing me how to loop myself. Because I was thinking they're separate. Almost like I got to be Arrianna Marie, the actress and host over here, but Arrianna Marie, the salesman. And then I realized I'm all the same person and I can show up in these spaces as me.
Yes. That moment is important. I personally feel like I'm still trying to blend the different worlds together. And I think sometimes, I was telling you earlier, it's like, okay, yes, I have a mobile bar business. And yes, I have a podcast. And you're like, Courtney, I didn't even know you had a podcast.
Girl.
And I'm like, yeah, because when I talk to you, I'm so intentional and focused on this one thing that, like, mentally, I don't have the capacity to be throwing out
X, Y, Z.
I'm just trying to secure one thing, and sometimes what I do, especially with the podcast, I've been recording podcast episodes lately. I'm going to be editing them. I'm going to be doing the marketing for them. When I'm doing that, I'm not creating cocktails. I don't care about sales for mobile bar. I go like, you'll see me on social media stop dead for like 2 months on my mobile bar, and you'll start seeing like 2 months straight of like podcast stuff. But it's like, how else are you supposed to do this? Yeah. I don't know. So I just have to go right, left, and just, but I do it with like the momentum and flow. Like it was just like, it's March, it's Women's History Month. I really want to get back to being like having intimate conversations and being more candid and like being more real and just showcasing people that make me feel comfortable too to talk, because it's like I needed that. So I felt like, let me bring on the people that I feel like I can learn from, everybody else can learn from, and that I feel comfortable with. And that's the space I'm in right now. That's going to change probably next month, but that's kind of how I pivot.
Can I ask you, do you feel like the podcast and the mobile bar have to be separate?
Initially, yes, I did originally, because I felt like the candid things that we share on this podcast sometimes, like some of the episodes were like, we were talking about nightlife and we were talking about what really happened.
Not business.
Right, it wasn't business. And I'm like, do I really want to put that and be like, yeah, but hey, Google, still hire Spirit and Soul. It's like, I see you talking about this. Granted, it's not that it's wrong. It's just, I wanted to still look professional to the corporate clients that I'm pursuing, but I also want to show my personality
and be real.
So it's like it's a balance of like, what's really real.
But I also, and this is something that I learned from Kenny as well, because we were just talking about this. What's today? We're talking about this Tuesday.
This is Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't know what day it is. We were just talking about this the other day, we'll say, because I was telling him I was very apprehensive to take on the panel because I am a perfectionist. I like to present and I told you this the moment before I went on, like I want to have the perfect answers and I want it to come out great, but I also like, I'm me. And sometimes, sometimes I'm a little like, what's up, y'all? And sometimes I'm like, yeah, no. So
I said what I said.
Yeah, and I struggle with like the corporate versus like the authentic.
Me too.
And so now I'm just like, no, like let's just be authentic. And so I want to offer that up to you as well. Like you are still professional in your authentic self. I think sometimes we get so caught up in like, to your point, Google is going to want a bulleted list. No, Google, this is how like liquid gets to lips. And this is how in this market, this is what I know. And so I think even I've been walking in a space of that and just really like, you as your authentic self are enough, be it corporate, be it candid, be it what, like, that's why you're you. Ooh.
Thank you. That's a word.
Yeah.
You know, the other day I came home from work and I walked through the threshold and then I text my boyfriend and I said, you know what? I'm so tired of being Hannah Montana.
I'm
so tired of being Hannah Montana. I'm tired of this act. Like sometimes it just feels like an act and it's like, it's hard to... But that is, I don't know why I'm programmed that way, but I'm breaking it down.
Good.
And these conversations I'm having with people like yourself that are so authentic and can do both. It's inspiring. And I'm like, I'm just going to break out of my shell one day.
And I think when you're still operating in corporate spaces, you kind of have that. We naturally code switch. We know what a code switch is, y'all. Yeah. We know how to turn it on and we know how to turn it off. So just continue to be your authentic self and know when your code switching is a thing. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a word for it.
It is.
And it is somewhat of an act. But that's okay. Sometimes we have to just secure a sponsorship. Hey, here's my deck. Let's hop on a Google Meet at 12. Yes. And then when I'm talking to you, I'm like, yeah, girls, I got to talk to such and such. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. Because they also, in those corporate spaces, take off their mask. They get at home like, like they do the same.
Right.
I feel like the world has started like, we're not going to touch this, but this administration is like,
we can. It's the podcast.
We
can. You can talk about whatever you want.
I feel like this idiot that we got in office is just like making people really be like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's really bad. help us. Somebody save us.
Save us. We don't want to be in this administration.
No, it's really bad.
But all of that to say, like, look at this idiot running the country.
I know. It's really bad.
He would not get no Google sponsorship.
But even in being an idiot, look at the people that's sponsoring. It's another example of be yourself. If I'm going to take anything away from it,
be yourself.
Clearly, anybody can do it. Anybody.
Idiot, y'all.
Okay.
Idiot. Yeah, let's refresh.
Yes. Okay. I have a question. So when you face challenges or resistance, how do you ground yourself and keep yourself moving forward? Especially with juggling these different things. And maybe think of an example.
Ask me one more time so I can make sure I have.
Yes. So when you face challenges or resistance in trying to, juggle both the creative things and the sales manager role and all that, how do you ground yourself and keep moving forward?
I think some of my friends and family would tell you, like, I'm the definition of persistence and perseverance. I've been through so much in my life that sometimes when, like, a challenge happens, I'm like, okay, so we're going to figure it out, or it's going to work itself out. Like, it has no option but to. And it may not be what my idea of it was, but let's just, okay, I'm going to show up. And sometimes in this facet, I do have to decide between, is Arrianna going to show up as sales manager, or am I going to take, like, there's this hosting gig. And so again, back to what Kenny said, trying to marry the worlds. Cool. Y'all want me to host that retreat? I need Bayab cocktail on the menu.
So when you have that moment where you're like, okay, which road, what does that look like? What's your checklist? Like, what are you like? What are you depending on to make your decision?
I think that's a case by case scenario. But more often than not, I will probably do what feels like it fulfills me more. Okay. So how do I explain? Like discernment. I know what's bringing me peace, and I know what is not. Okay, cool. Well, let's stop faking the funk. Do this. Like if taking this hosting gig means you got to do X, Y, Z, you got to miss out on this, and this is your job, you got to, okay, cool. Sorry, I have to decline. Right now, I got to handle this. But if I know I can do that, and balance the two. Oh, honey, fly me out. I'll be back. Here's what I can do in the meantime. Even if it's like we have an event, cool. I got this deadline to get the menus printed. I got this deadline to get the product. Like I'm very
that's so Raven.
Yeah, literally. And like time blocking. I'm like, I know how much I can do in a day, and I know what I cannot do. And so I've had to be more realistic. Like, say you want to do an event, I'll be like, okay, Court. March is nuts. I cannot do all of that, but here's what I can do. How can we
boundaries? Sound like you have boundaries, and you're well of your boundaries.
I've had to learn that though, because before I would say yes to everybody and no to myself, and I would be stressed the hell out trying to do everything for everyone and be cursing everybody out behind their back like this motherfucker. And now I'm like,
know that I do that. I'm still trying to.
It's a process. I'm a recovering people pleaser, as they would say.
I am too. Every day, to me, it's a process.
I want to show up in the best of way for everybody, always, and but sometimes there was a quote literally that says, make sure when you're saying yes to others that you're not saying no to yourself. And it hit me so hard because I'm like, ooh, because if I do that, then I can't. Ooh. Yeah. And sometimes it's okay for us to do nothing. As creatives and as hustlers.
It's so hard for me to do nothing.
Don't let me have a day off.
Hard for me to do nothing. I have to be like trembling to be like, okay, I guess it's a nothing day because I'm at the shakes
literally.
Today.
And then don't let us have an empty day. We'll be cutting the hedges. We'll be, let's paint the kitchen today. Girl, sit down.
It's so bad.
Sit down and just Netflix and chill yourself.
It's really bad. It's like, why do we feel guilty with relaxing and taking care of ourselves?
I don't know. We're going to work it out in therapy. I don't know yet.
Yes,
we're going to get to therapy.
I will say lately I have been taking sick days that are not actually sick days.
And that's okay. Y'all didn't hear that,
I'm
corporate.
Sick. Right.
What's that?
I'm sick. Yes, that.
Yeah, they be taking mental health days and all type of things.
And
it's all right.
This is also just a funny thing to me. This is like an inside joke. So people with children, I love parents. I love mothers and fathers. But I always feel like they always got the easiest excuse to not come to work. My kid's sick. My kid's school closed. I'm like, every other week somebody, and don't get me wrong, the kids probably are, but it's just like, it can be kind of convenient how you get to work. Do I need to fake a whole 9-month pregnancy just so that I
got
can
to have a fake baby and be claiming it on her taxes.
Oh, like, I know it's crazy, but anywho, this is an inside joke. Anywho, next question. Are there any passions or creative outlets that you'd like to devote more time to? Because you are, you know, stretched in a lot of different things. Stretched, but it's what you want, of course. Yeah. But are there things that just feel like, I wish I had a little bit more time to devote to?
Yeah.
What is that?
So before anything, I was a dancer.
Okay.
And sometimes I want to just like have more time to get in my body and take dance classes. But usually the best dance classes be like Thursday, Friday nights, and winter activations like Thursday, Friday nights.
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever tried, it's this dance studio that's in Decatur. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'll have to tell you because I started taking, I think so.
Dance 411 is like the main, was the main in Atlanta before COVID.
I can't remember what it is right now, but I'm going to recall it. But it's in Decatur. It's at Emory Point.
Okay, you had to show me.
They have classes 7 days a week. And I started taking, and I'm not even a dancer. I just felt like I needed to move my body.
Don't you feel different after you move your body?
Good. I took like one class a month. I'm just commitment, just one class a month.
So I don't tell people this often, but in college I studied communications and my minor was kinesiology with a focus on dance.
Really?
Yes.
What's kinesiology?
Kinesiology is basically like the study of body. So like somebody who would be a sports therapist, their degree would be in kinesiology.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
But they don't call it just like the study of bodies. It has to have the scientific name. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Mine was dance.
I mean, it sounds cool.
But my senior thesis, before all of these things have developed, was about how dance is therapy. Now people recognize that, but back then, we're talking like I graduated 2014, so this was 2013, 2014. It hadn't been studied. And so my thesis was literally showing how dance is one of the things that unifies your body, your mind, your spirit and soul.
It really does.
It's like
spirit and soul. You heard that right?
Spirit and soul. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, but
I felt great.
As therapy, because and there's even people that do like shake therapy. It's not for me, but like moving your body, there's something with it about like releasing.
Yes.
Yeah, so I wish and that's something maybe I need to make more time.
You know what you could do? Bayab could sponsor like a dance something with
you know what?
And I know get an instructor.
Maybe an African dance class.
CC, have you heard of CC Tour?
I know CC Bandit.
Yes, that's CC.
Okay.
Yes. I think that's her
something.
Name. Yes. CC.
Everybody got different names.
Yes.
Maybe we could.
Yes. Afrobeat dance class in Bayab, like.
Yes. Oh, we should do it. And we got to be barefoot and stuff like it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I would be there.
New event.
Okay. I recently read The Artist's Way. I don't know if you've heard of that book before, but it's by Julian Cameron, and it really speaks about nurturing your creative self, kind of what we're talking about right now, and making space for play and curiosity and solo creative time. So one thing that stood out was the idea of the artist date. Where you intentionally spend time with yourself to fuel your creativity. Ultimately saying like, you know, these different things that you're putting all this creative energy out, like you can't just sit down and produce. You have to sit down and like play for a little bit.
Yeah.
And this dance thing sounds like it's, as I'm asking this question, the question is, how do you nurture your own creativity in the midst of everything you have going on? And what does that look like for you? It could be coloring. It could be, I don't know, going to the park, taking a walk. I don't know. But what is that for you?
I think one thing, it's not necessarily a creative thing, but I love, I'm a big proponent for wellness and I love Sweat House.
Okay.
It's a way for me. I don't know how to explain it, y'all. And I'm not on a payroll, but they have these.
You would think that she was.
I literally love this place.
About this place all the time.
I chased them down. It was like, we gonna work together. But Sweat House is contrast therapy. So they have a private studio for yourself. You have the sauna. you have a cold plunge tub, and you have a vitamin C infused shower.
Yeah.
And for me, it is 1 hour where I turn my phone off. It is on Do Not Disturb. They have a TV that you can link to Bluetooth in the sauna. And if you want, you can watch Netflix. For me, I put on YouTube and I put on like healing modality meditations.
Yes.
And I sit there. And then when I got to get in the cold plunge, I get on my phone because I need something to distract me. But
how long can you do cold plunge?
I can only do 3 minutes.
3?
Yeah. And
I'm still 60 seconds.
And I'm still right here. I can't.
Woo!
Yeah. So for me, I don't know what it is, but every 2 weeks I go there.
It's for you. It's you.
I literally, I be back to my phone
you.
like, oh, sorry, y'all, sauna.
And good for you.
Yeah, and I really want to get into, my mom is very crafty and artsy fartsy, so all of the pictures that she has hanging in her house, she either, how do you say it? Like she took a picture that was already there and painted over it.
Oh, wow.
Or like we used to make our own pictures in the bathroom. My childhood bathroom was Mickey. We hand did all of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to get
That's so
into
cute.
plaster.
Okay.
Like plaster art.
You should definitely do it.
I don't know how and I don't know yet, but I have an Amazon cart full of plaster and
Yay!
Canvases and sawhorses and
That's
all things.
also something that's exactly what this is. It's like playing, especially because it's reminiscent of your past and your childhood, and it's just like playfulness. It's like, it is what it is. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just playing around.
We used to do so much as kids. I feel like I was playing
just talking about
I
that.
was playing with Play-Doh, paper mache, which I want us to make.
I was just writing. I love to write, and I was writing so much. I would be charging people. I'm like, 25 cents for a poem. What you want the topic to be?
Not you was charging people for haikus out here.
For haikus, they're so funny. But yeah, I was.
Haikus are so challenging, by the way.
But I was into it.
I love it.
It's funny. Okay. So tell me more about Set Life and how it connects with your work. I feel like you kind of already shared that a little bit, but I kind of want you to go a little bit more into
a little deeper.
it. Yeah.
So again, Set Life started as a entertainment industry mixer inspired by Hezo for myself and Randy. But the way that the worlds kind of meshed was because Randy was the GM of Rose and Rye. They brought Bayab and Sango on the bar. We call it the back bar. So it wasn't on the menu, but for our monthly event, we had a curated menu and then it was featured.
Got it.
So it wasn't on the account menu, and that was a way to blend my worlds of entertainment because myself and Randy host the actual panel portion. And then I would also speak to Bayab, Sango, what cocktails were on the menu, what they could experience, talking them through that if they wanted to talk about an event afterwards. So that was one way of the worlds blending at Set Life.
Got it. And so most of the attendees at Set Life, what did you find were the, I guess, demographics? Is it like mostly actors? Is it mostly like film producers or people what's the vibe?
It would vary on who the panelists were. Okay. So we had one panel where we had George Pierre, who is a huge casting director here in Atlanta. Okay. Of course the actors is coming out because they're like, hey GP, look at my face, I'm here. So that day was a lot of actors, but then we had what's his name, CJ Faison, who owns Phase 4 Productions, and he talked all about how to handle a budget to actually produce a project. How most people, if I give you $1 million.
That's really insightful.
Woo! I was on my phone while we were in the panel, writing down notes.
Email us the deck or the PowerPoint.
Because he was like, everybody wants $1 million, but how do you manage it? And he also works with a corporate media production, so he was giving us tidbits from both. And from that one, we had more producers and directors, because an actor doesn't really. You just need to know how much money you want to make being on set every day. But they had to know how to do the budget. Then we did a stunts version. We had all the stunts people.
I really need to be going to Set Life.
Yeah. We did a nightlife version where we had all of the promoters in Atlanta, both OG and new, speak to what nightlife culture has turned into and how to approach it. So we've had all type of different. We had they call it the vanities, but it's hair, makeup, wardrobe. I didn't even know they had a name. And that was specifically all. We had very few actors and so much hair, makeup, and wardrobe. So I will say, to answer that question, it kind of varied on who was on the panel. Okay.
All right. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
You guys need to check out Set Life.
Hello, at Set Life ATL.
Okay. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back.
We're back and we're back.
Okay, so with your role as Spearhead Spirits, I know your title is Georgia Sales Manager, but that can mean so many things. Ooh. So can you walk us through what your role actually looked like? Maybe give us a day in the life, maybe.
Yeah.
And pick a day that, like, you know, a good day.
What day is it? I will say sales manager at Spearhead Spirits looks different than sales manager at maybe another more established brand. Okay. We are still technically in startup phase, and so sales manager means I am also brand ambassador, lifestyle curator, on premise, off premise, marketing when I got to make a flyer, mixologist when I got to make a menu, advocacy when I got to go teach. And so what was that? 7 different roles. Whereas another brand that may be more established may have 7 different people for those roles. And so it is both a blessing and a challenge, because at a more established brand, I would have to communicate with all of those people to make something happen. Whereas with myself, it's me, Hezo, and one of our co-founders, Demola, who I kind of got to checks and balances with. So it's a blessing in the sense that, okay, I don't got to CC you, your mother, and Tom, but I just have to CC my 2 guys, and if they're cool with it, we can run with it, approve the budget. Initially, when I was brought on, I was told it was hybrid sales manager, hybrid brand ambassador. Okay. And so for Spearhead Spirits specifically, sales looks like making sure that our product is at, so in the spirits industry, we say on-premise and off-premise. If you hear us use that, on-premise means where you purchase a cocktail. Off-premise means where you purchase a bottle. So usually restaurants, lounges, bars, that's on-premise. Package stores,
thank you for
grocery stores
people.
Off. Yeah, because they're going to be like, girl, what is a premise?
There's certain lingo and things we say in the industry that we know, but people don't know. So thank you for sharing that.
Of course. So usually there's 2 people or 2 different roles handling those, because they're 2 different types of accounts. At Spearhead Spirits, I cover both. And so my job is to either sell in a product, advocacy, like you said. And so off-premise doesn't really do too much advocacy. I give them a sheet, break it down. Whereas on-premise, if it's going to be like, you're teaching people how to sell. Yeah, I need you to know what you're selling. And our spirit is like, there's a story behind it, just aside from being liquid. And so selling the product in, advocacy, aka education, and then maintaining those relationships. Also, sales has to deal with the distributor. So I have to make sure that whoever distributors are those who carry all the liquor brands and also sell them. So they have, yes, I'm Spearhead Spirits and I have 3 different brands. They carry over hundreds. And so,
really?
Yeah. So Winebow specifically, who we're distributed with in Georgia, there's different distributors for different states.
I really appreciate you breaking this down, because people don't know this.
Yeah. I geek out and turn into a teacher.
Yeah, this is good.
Winebow is literally heavily wine based, hence Winebow.
Okay.
Spirits side, not as heavy as wine. And so the reps there, I know I have 7 SKUs to carry in my bag. They cannot carry all their hundreds of SKUs. And so it is imperative as a sales manager to honor and nurture the relationship with your distributor reps. Because say you're a rep for Winebow and you work Metro Atlanta, I would love you to keep me in mind for your accounts that I may not be able to touch because I'm one person, but you are one person with these set 20 accounts. And then somebody in South Georgia has these set 20 accounts, which I'm sure they have more than 20, but to break it down in that way. And they also do on and off premise. So there's a couple reps that I'm sure I bug the hell out of, like Adam Venable. I'm bugging him all the time. He has some of the most high volume accounts that I work with, but I'm like, hey, yo, Adam, like I heard this account is opening. I think it'd be a great fit. So we have to both nurture the relationship with what we call accounts. So back to the on-premise and off-premise accounts and my distributors, because they have hundreds of relationships. I'm just me. And so it is my job to stay at the forefront of their mind when accounts are ordering.
That's so good.
So that's the sales side of my job. And then rather than break it down by day, we're going to break it down kind of by task. So that's sales.
Okay.
And then, one. Girl. So brand ambassador for Spearhead Spirits. Brand ambassador can mean many different things depending on which brand you're speaking to. So we just talked about it off camera, but brand ambassador for some means almost like a promo model who is doing a sampling at a liquor store for you to try the spirits, or even at a restaurant passing out samples of a cocktail. Brand ambassador in my role means almost like event production, if you will. I am the ambassador for our brand at this activation. And so that could look like when I first got brought into the role, we did a Bayab brunch at Rocksteady, which was kind of like my launch event, and I was so excited for it. But I was also the brand ambassador there as I was a sales manager because it was my account, but I'm also showing up and representing the brand, which is where I was like, hey, y'all, I'm Bayab Bay. Call me Bayab Bay.
That was your, where you bartended at before you took that on. So it was full circle.
Like,
it's like, watch me graduate, guys.
Yeah, watch me graduate. And so little tidbits in brand ambassador, like, you know this. Yeah. If I'm working in activation and I want my spirit to be featured on the menu, I might have to give you cocktails. So that turns into the mixologist, turns into the marketing, because now I'm designing and printing the menus. So hence, and then social media, because I got to post it, I got to tag everybody. So all of that, it's kind of like a twofold role with 7 roles inside of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're great at it.
Thank you.
You're phenomenal.
Thank you.
Like juggling it all. That's literally why she's on the show today, guys. Arrianna Marie.
Hey, y'all.
So last question, if you're able to share it, I love to hear about some of your favorite activations or accounts that you've worked on, especially the ones that have fueled or complemented your creative passions and work.
Some of my favorite accounts or activations, I think for sure Rocksteady. I'm biased. That's where I used to bartend. Y'all, they were one of my first accounts, and to see them support me in a new facet, even though I had to, at one time I was doing Spearhead Spirits part-time and still bartending.
Wow.
And there was a time where I was like, hey guys, now I have to like go full-time. So to see them still support me in that space and still carry my product, still have it be on menu, even though we're still...
It's good. Bayab is good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's easy to love. Like, it's good.
It's some good liquid.
Yeah, it is. It's good juice.
So with that, one account and activation, the Bayab brunch, because it was essentially me ushering into a new chapter, and they kind of carried me through that. And so for me, that will always like hold near to my heart in terms of activation and account. It was my first activation in my role. It was not my first account, but it was one of my first. And then they did, I don't know if they're going to do it every year moving forward, but Rocksteady did a block party called Sound System.
I feel like I saw that.
And one of my first year in the role, our owners, they crafted the deal. I didn't have much to do with it, but it was so awesome to like be with my former coworkers, see my liquid being poured. Like, you know the vibe of Rocksteady. The music is always going to hit. The DJ curation does not play. And so to see that on a grand scale was like, wow. Yeah, it made me so happy, because we're not like the brand that's paying $50,000 to activate at a music festival. We're not that. So it was beautiful for me to see people drinking our liquid, enjoying the music that I'm used to, and be in good company. Yes.
And I know you were in your vibe. You were in your vibe. Arrianna was doing the Arrianna.
DJ Supreme.
I already know. Okay. We're going to play a quick game.
Okay.
Well, wait. Game or speed round? Want to do the speed round first? Let's do speed round and then we'll transition again.
I want to stand up, y'all. Okay. I feel like I gotta...
We're going to move these out of the way. We're going to do the speed round, or do the game first?
Speed round.
Speed round, okay. So, ready?
Okay.
Set, go. What's your favorite cocktail right now?
Ooh, pineapple gimlet with the Bayab palm and pineapple.
Ow, okay, it is really good. We had that at the festival.
I could drink it all day. That's the problem.
Name a local bar or restaurant that you feel may be underrated. People might be sleeping on it.
Ooh. Restaurant, so it doesn't have to just be a bar?
It can be restaurant or bar, or both. You can do two.
Oh, this is hard.
Whatever comes to mind. You just gave us one that we didn't know about.
What did I say? Oh, Tiger Sun.
Yeah.
I don't feel like people know about Tiger Sun.
I didn't.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Tiger Sun is behind Muchacho. It is a bus that they have flipped and transformed into this amazing dining room and bar. It's a vibe. They rotate the menu every quarter, and you don't know what you're walking into. It's all based off of a movie. I believe right now it's Godfather, so you would pick a character in the movie that you want to be, and based off of that, you have a menu curation with
That's
cocktail pairings. Fire. I went when it was Pulp Fiction and had the time of my life.
Ah, that's so cool.
Yeah. I don't think it's underrated. I think people don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
TikTok, blow it up.
Yeah. And go. Do it now. What song is on repeat for you right now?
Love Me Jeje Tim's. Girl, I told you.
Tim's album is amazing.
Literally, it's something about that song that transmits me to a beach. I don't care. Whatever I'm stressed about. The windows are down. The car is... Yeah.
You know what I love? Your stories where you're just in the car singing. Like that's like your thing.
I want to coin the term cruise control.
Yes,
because I really have concerts in the car. Y'all, I don't know who's driving because it ain't me.
Yeah, with them knees driving.
Yeah,
with them
literally.
Knees. Best wings in Atlanta.
Oh my God, I feel like people are gonna judge my answer.
I'm not.
Trap wings. Trap wings. They had this mild lemon pepper, y'all. They don't skimp on the seasoning. The wings are crispy. The ranch is good.
Trap wings, where is it?
It's at a gas station in Buckhead at the BP.
It's when you said gas station. Okay, yeah.
That's why it's good. I don't every
wings.
Every time.
I mean, you said it, so I'm gonna try it.
My mouth is watering now.
Name a show or film we can see you starred in. You're an actress. Where do we find you? Like, where do we see your stuff?
Okay, I have not shared this anywhere. Y'all getting an exclusive. So I was in a feature film that filmed in, I think it was 2022.
Okay.
Called The Takeover.
Okay.
And it was featuring Quavo and Takeoff before he passed away.
Oh, man.
And it was about, in Cali we call them sideshows.
Okay.
But it's like how, like car nights. Like where the cars come and they doing donuts.
Yes,
I guess in the South they call them takeovers. I learned during this project.
Okay.
But there was a strike. The film was completely animated, and so it took even longer in post-production. It comes out next month.
Really?
Yes.
It's so exciting.
It comes in theaters, I think May 8th. It's called The Takeover. It is on...
You said it's animated.
Yeah.
So will you voice over?
No, I'm me, but like they had me wearing like dots and lines, so I'm gonna be cartoonized. Soraya is in it. I think I'm pronouncing her name. Soraya?
That played in Boaz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, boo, if I said your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Soraya?
I know who you're talking about.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
So I didn't see her on set, but she posted a trailer, and I said, wait a minute, that's the movie I worked on. Yeah.
That's exciting. And it's called Takeover.
Takeover. Coming out in May.
Look out for that, guys. Spring cleaning. We're in spring right now. So what is something you're getting rid of and you're cleaning out? Is it your closet? Is it a mindset? Is it a shift? Is it your car? Is it the pollen?
The pollen can go to hell.
That pollen?
Go straight to hell. I have OCD, so I'm always cleaning.
Okay.
Well, let me not say that. I'm not clinically diagnosed. I'm self-diagnosed. I'm particular, and I like shit how I like it.
A certain way.
So I'm always cleaning my car, my closet. But I will say for me with spring cleaning, I am cleaning out mindsets. I feel, sorry, my voice. I told y'all don't judge me.
But it's nearing the end, so like you're doing okay.
Yeah. But mindset, I'm really like walking in this space of kind of how we were talking before, like showing up as my authentic self in every space.
Yeah.
Because alignment, I really feel like is that you're gonna get the same Arrianna if you see me as a sales manager, Spearhead Spirits. If you see me on the stage, if you see me on camera, I'm really like I'm me.
Yes, you are.
I'm here, and so take it or leave it. As a recovering people pleaser, I wanted to be everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, choke on it. It's okay.
I love that. I'm still digesting that.
It's a work in progress.
It is.
It's a work in progress.
It is. Okay. We're no longer in Women's History Month. That just
it's
ended.
always Women's History Month.
Period.
Okay.
So recognize a woman who inspires you. Who inspires you right now as a woman? Someone that you look up to or you just feel motivated through or by?
Oof. I'm so inspired by so many of us.
You can name a couple as long as this is speed round. So
yeah, I gotta hurry up. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Camille Binder, I mentioned her on the Pronghorn panel. I would not be able to do what I do today had I not worked with her. She had her own agency, has her own agency, Gabriel Gerard Hospitality Group. She also has worked in the spirits industry for over 20 years. We worked with companies like LVMH, Deleon, Ciroc, but I got to manage the sampling programs, and I would not have even known jargon had she not took me under her wing.
That's so good.
She just knew that, like, I'm adamant about operating in excellence. I don't care what we're doing. It's going to be great, and it's going to be the best effort that I can give. And so I told her, I don't know anything. I'm ready to learn. And so she will forever be a facet in one of my, how I tell my story, and someone that I admire.
That's amazing. And last question, what's your final advice for the entrepreneurs and the creatives that's watching today? Anything?
I think that I just want to encourage y'all. You can do it all. You, as we talk about alignment, that is all placed in you for a reason. God did not make a mistake when you were being created with all of your personality traits, all of your skills, all of your talents. And yes, sometimes we do compartmentalize, like, okay, this season, this season, but I do believe that you can do it all. And it may not mean that you have to do it all in one season. So if that is my advice, you don't have to figure it all out in one season. There are, everything has its appointed time. Yeah. So in this season, it may be your mobile bartending company. Next week, it may be like, let's go all in on the podcast. But you were given these visions, these goals, and these gifts for a reason. And so you can do it all. You can have it all.
Thank you for speaking life into me. I feel like that was a word for me.
Me too, girl.
Thank you. Okay. Last but not least, we're going to play a game. Since she is an actress, she does this, you guys.
She putting pressure on me.
We're going to do improv.
Okay.
And the improv is we're going to pick a cocktail, and then we have to become the cocktail in character. We have to embody character. We have to embody it. But not very long. We're going to do maybe 20, 30 seconds.
Okay.
You know, a cocktail. So I'm going to give you one and two, or then you give me one.
Okay.
I'm forced to participate as well. I did do improv, but, you know.
She really act for real. She acting like she don't.
I like acting. You do. That's the thing. I like acting.
You do.
So, my cocktail for you is a French 75.
Oh.
And what do I say? What's the terminology? 3, 2, 1. Action? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. 3, 2, 1. Action.
Parlez-vous français? Zonien. Bonsoir.
Yes, it's giving French. It's giving Emily in Paris. Do you watch Emily in Paris? It's giving Emily in Paris.
I love Emily in Paris.
I love it. I
gave y'all all the French I knew.
I binge Emily in Paris. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
There you go. Your accent's good. Okay. Let's think. Another one. I'm trying to do like gin and vodka because that's the brands.
I'm stressed.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
I'm just dramatic. I've literally felt like I embodied a French 75.
You did. Posture and everything.
See?
What about an old fashioned?
Ooh.
I'm scared. Tell me when you're ready. And I'll time you.
Okay, but I don't know how to embody what I just envisioned.
You do your best. This is improv. So I need to move out the way? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Action.
Hold on, I don't want to flash the camera. Okay.
Jesus.
Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm about to be an old fashioned. What do you want? How can I help you? Get a wine.
It's old fashioned for sure. That is old fashioned.
I saw an old toad.
I love that.
I don't know why
a toad on a lily pad.
Yeah, so that's why
you repeated. I saw it.
I don't know why a toad.
I could see it.
But also grumpy until they had that moment with their little bitters and their syrup.
So if you're an old fashioned, you got told. And for a French 75, you're French and you're Emily Paris. Basically, you work for a marketing firm.
Yeah.
You're wearing the best fashions and you're walking around and you are that bee. That I don't want to say the word because I don't know.
That's all right. Bee?
Okay. Yeah, that bee.
Is my turn to get you one?
Sure. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I count down first and then give it?
Or you give it and then you count down.
Okay. Okay, this is one of my favorite drinks.
Okay.
In the world.
Okay.
Passion fruit margarita.
Okay. I need to move this out the way.
Oh, she gotta move the crowd.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hello! I'm here. I'm her. I'm she. I'm good. I taste good. You love me. You love me. I know you do. Everyone loves me. We're all in love. Everybody's in love. This is love. This is what love feels like. I'm full. I'm full. Hugs all around. Everybody get hugs. Everybody get hugs.
Yes.
Passion fruit. Everybody get hugs. We're round. We're orange. I'm orange. This is what orange looks like. This is what peach looks like. This is what, I don't know.
You have a name for this. What's her name?
I don't know, but I just...
She embodied a name.
It's just bold.
Yeah.
But round and full and huggy. Because I feel like they have this round...
Ooh, they be making me ready to be on a beach.
Yeah. Speaking of beach, last one for you.
I got another one? Okay.
Mai Tai. Want another one?
No, I can't get it. Okay.
3, 2, 1, action. Yes, look out your way. Okay. She's relaxing. She's on the beach. This is summer breeze. She's on vacation.
Yeah, I didn't know words. I just felt the breeze.
Yes, that's what we need next. Vacation.
I just felt the breeze. You know how they bring you Mai Tais in a tiki glass? Yeah.
I'm ready for my vacation. It just gave me vacation vibes.
That's what I felt. My feet were in the sand. Y'all couldn't see it, but
I felt it. It was very peaceful. It was very calm.
We need a Mai Tai.
We do. We need a Mai Tai right now. This was amazing. Thank you so much for participating in my random improv game about cocktails. So random. Thanks for being down. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for
Thanks for spending time with us, educating me, feeding and pouring into me, pouring into our listeners today. This was so special. Thank you. And thank you, listeners. Spirit and Soul Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, at Spirit and Soul ATL on Instagram for more content. And yes, Arrianna Marie, where can they find you? Social media or Bayab? Give those socials, please. Bayab
Gin is BAYABGIN on Instagram. Mine is ARRIANNAMARIE. That's 2 R's and 2 N's, y'all. Please spell my name right.
2 R's and 2 N's. Arrianna Marie.
Thank you, Courtney.
This was amazing. Thank you. Mwah!
Let's do it.
Our cocktail, yes.
Mine is,
gone. Almost. Cheers.
We did it.
This is the last of it. This was perfect.
This was fun.